Today is the 20th of June 1999. Last week we discussed about Tanha paccayã Upãdãna, dependent on craving that arises, clinging. How many clinging? 4, right? Clinging to sense desire, clinging to the false view, clinging to evil precept, and practicing like dog, cow, and clinging to self-belief. 4, right? Because of this clinging, and then you do something. Right? This karma arises by physically, or mentally, or verbally, or mentally. It's not only this four clingings. This arises karma. Now today I would like to talk about Upãdãna paccayã bhavo, karma bhavo. Right? Dependent on this clinging, there arises karma. This karma depends on someone, what we call superstitious belief. They can commit some evil action. If you read jarã, the previous life of the Buddha, you see that, many stories talking about that. Even nowadays, we still have that. This depends on superstition, right? We commit crime, evil action. Some jarã, some story is mentioned about that. Like the one king, and sometimes he dreams. He dreams or something it's not good for him, and he's concerned about his dream. Oh, this my dream. Is us the evil thing or not? Maybe I will die soon or not? Something like that. He worry about his life, his power, and then you call just that. In those days, until nowadays, some countries still have that. Just a very famous fortune teller, astrologer, right? Call them. So last night I gave about this, about that. What will happen to me? What's the omen? Good or not? Something like that. Some say, oh, this is very important for you, for your life. You have to do something. Otherwise you will die soon. Some astrologer they say that. And what do you have to do? You have to kill the people. That's 9 people. Kills the 9 elephants and kill the 9 horses, something like that, you know, or that's the 9 kind of this life, right? Kill and make sacrifice, right? Offer to God, and then you will be happy. You know, it's no danger. It's the no danger you have to do, and then they make arrangement, and they will kill the people, kill the animal. Come from where? Superstition, right? Come from superstition. And even nowadays, some house, you know, sometimes, especially in countryside, village, they have some bee. When they see beehive inside their house, or you know, maybe inside, maybe outside in their house, you see that this bee is not good omen. It's not good sign. Maybe one of our family will die. So they think of it, this superstitious belief, right? What do you have to do? They will kill the bee. They will burn the bee, fire, something like that. And because of the superstition, they commit this evil action. At some country, they believe about the cast, right? Early morning, when you go somewhere, go to the market, something like that, they see it's the low-class man, outcast, right? The beggar, something like that. Oh, there is unlucky day, because since early morning, I see this beggar. It's not good for me today. If they have power, maybe they will beat this beggar. This from what? From superstitious belief. So I would like all of you to know this karma bhava, this action, evil action, it's not only come from sense desire, the false belief, and so on. It can come from a superstitious belief too. It's according to the cause and effect. Right? As we study so far, Ch8 Upãdãna, because of craving, there arises Upãdãna, clinging. And today we will study about Upãdãna paccayã, bhavo. See that, right? Bhavo. This bhavo has 2 meanings. Please remember, this is bhavo. Bhavo, 2 meanings. Karma bhavo and Karma bhava and Upapatti bhava in Pali word. Karma bhava is meant action. Right? Karma bhava is meant action. Action is the jarã, volition. Right? Volition, what we already study about the sankhara. The volition is reality is the volition, jarã, right? Jarã in 29 types of this consciousness, or study about that, right? If unwholesome consciousness 12, and great wholesome consciousness 8, and sublime wholesome consciousness 9. Altogether 29. This jarã in 29 types of consciousness is called karma bhava. Karma bhava. Action. This action It's a rebirth producing karma. This karma will produce rebirth in future. Right? Rebirth producing karma. So another one is the upapati bhava. Upapati bhava here. I wrote on the board. Please look at here. Upapati bhava. Upapati bhava here. 9. Right? Upapati bhava is means process of becoming. Right? I will explain to you one by one. Right? You can write it after class. It's the upapati bhava is means rebirth process. Right? Rebirth process. And now, I would like to explain about the karma bhava first. This rebirth producing karma. When you crave for something, someone, and then become attachment, clinging. When you become clinging, you will do something. You say something, think something about just evil action. Right? How many ones? Evil action 10. We already studied about evil action 10. We commit through physical action 3, through verbal action 4, through mental action 3. Remember that? Karma bhava. 10. When you want something or money, because you want, this you want is the tanha, craving, right? And then, oh, I have to get this money. Because you attach to this money, or you attach to something, you have to buy something, buy drug or heroin, weapon, something like that. You attach to, for example, you attach to heroin, you don't have money, short money at a time. What do you have to do? You have to steal someone money, someone property. And you kill someone, take money from him. Right? It's that action. When you attach to someone, when that person is not agree with you, you will use by force. Maybe you will commit sexual misconduct. This means because of clinging, become karma action, right? Evil action, karma bhava. And when you want something from someone, maybe you lie them. Right? When you see two group or two persons, they are very friendly, and you want something from them, and you will commit slandering. Right? Slandering. And you will say the bad word, frighten them. May they give you the money, the property, something like that. This man, as person, because of this craving, clinging, will commit this verbal action, the lying, slandering, harsh speech, or vain talk. About this verbal action, about mental action, as we already studied. To want someone properties is belong to you. You want someone, right? Maybe husband or maybe wife, it belong to you. But unlawfully. You think about it's the wrong view because you want something. When you get something, when you do something, just think about even your view is not correct, strong view. This means you will commit this evil action because of your craving and attachment, clinging. Because karma bhava, like karma bhava. As you commit this evil action, karma bhava paccayã, jadi, rebirth, right? Dependent on this karma bhava, rebirth producing karma, it becomes jadi. You have to be reborn, the lower state. See that? According to the cause, the evil action. This we're talking about for evil action. For the good action, karma bhava is not only unwholesome volition, right? Wholesome volition too. Because you want something, for example, or next life, I would like to be a rich person, a pretty person, handsome person, have power, be reborn a good existence. You still want something. You want something. It's not regarding about sila, samadhi, panya. That means craving. Right? This craving becomes bigger, and then strong attachment becomes clinging. Right? Because of this craving and clinging, you will do something good. You do generosity, maybe that's good action, right? Generosity, or you will observe your moralities. Maybe you will do chanting, pray, sit meditation. There are good action also, 10 kind of good action. What we can gain is merit, right? Or the basis of this merit, we already studied about that. Remember that? This generosity, moralities, and meditation, and this reverence, right? We honor to who are honorable, right? Because reverence and service, service, you do something for the temple, or for the church, or for the society, or for your parents, or for your teacher, or elder people, something like that. And when you do something about generosity, moralities, and meditation, you transfer your merit to them. This is one kind of merit, good action, right? And just transference your merit to others, and rejoicing someone is the good action. You see someone, they do good thing, just means rejoicing others' merit. This is one kind of good action. And teaching the doctrine, listening to the doctrine, straightening your view. You have 10 kind of good action. If you want something, even that is present life or in future life, you want something about stability, welfare, right? So you do something good. Since you do something you good by what? When you do this good thing, about this generosity and so on, this great wholesome consciousness, karma, jara, kusala, like great wholesome consciousness, one of those wholesome consciousness. According to this, your karma, your good karma, karma bhava paccayã, jadi, dependent on action of becoming, there arises jadi, rebirth in future life. Jadi is the cause, is a good action where you have to be reborn again. The good place, good existence. See that, right? Good existence. Don't have to pray because according to the cause, good existence. Maybe human beings, human world, maybe celestial world, and where there is one to gain jhana, to be able to reborn in Brahma world, and then you practice tranquility meditation, you gain some state of jhana. When you gain jhana, instead, maybe you think about that. This Brahma world, this better than human world, better than celestial world. You still attached to this world, Brahma world, and you try to practice tranquility meditation, and you gain jhana. After you gain jhana, after you die, you will be reborn in Brahma world. It's called karma bhava paccayã, jadi. Your jadi rebirth should be Brahma world, right? Higher than celestial world. Then, so volition, Ch8 in 29 type of consciousness. It's their connection. Upãdãna paccayã, karma bhava paccayã, jadi. So because of the clinging, arises karma bhava action, right? And because of this, this action, maybe moral action or immoral action, because of this moral, immoral action, it's become rebirth. Karma bhava paccayã, jadi. But in Pali, just bhava, right? Bhava paccayã jadi, but we have to understand that this bhava here should be two meaning. One is the karma bhava, another one is upapati bhava. So karma bhava, rebirth producing karma, is moral and immoral action, as I already explained to you just now. Now I would like all of you to know about upapati bhava. Right? Rebirth process. Right? Upapati bhava. See that, right? Upapati bhava. This upapati bhava, the first one, karma bhava. Number one is karma bhava, right? Kama bhava is in Kama, sensuous plane. How many planes? We have 31 planes of existence, right? 4 world state and human world and celestial world. Altogether 11. So Kama bhava here. This means when you have craving or clinging, you did some or moral, immoral action. Bhava here, upabadi bhava. Maybe you will have to be reborn. This Kama bhava. 11 plane up. This 11 plane, right? 11 plane. This we call sentient sphere. Please remember the map what we already studied at chapter 5. If immoral action should be a woeful state. If the moral action should be the blissful sentient sphere, right? Human world and celestial, 6 celestial world. It's called Kama bhava. Number 2 is Rupa bhava. Right? Rupa bhava. Rupa bhava here. How many Rupa bhava? 16. That's 16. Brahma world. First jhana, 3 planes, right? Second jhana 3, third jhana 3, fourth jhana 7. Altogether, it's called rupa. Like generally speaking, so rupa bhava 16 plane. 16 plane. Rupa bhava. And you will be reborn as rupa bhava as a Brahma. And arupa bhava, number 3, arupa bhava. Arupa bhava, immaterial plane, right? Formless sphere. See that, right? Formless sphere 4. So if you gain arupa jhana, according to this Kama bhava, your jhati should be, bhava should be formless sphere, arupa plane. Arupa plane. And number 4, Sanyi bhava. Sanyi bhava. Just to mention a different plane of existence, right? Sanyi bhava, Sanyi is Sanya, right? Sanya means Sanyi bhava except mindless being. Except mindless being and Neva Sanya, Na Sanya, the top one. Right? Except these 2 planes, the remaining 29 planes is called Sanyi bhava. Sanyi bhava is means who have Sanya. Yes, perception. Right? Because asanyi is no Sanya, right? No Sanya. So mindless being. And the top one, Neva Sanyi, Na Sanyi bhava. Neither perception nor non-perception. Excluding this mindless being and Neva Sanya, Na Sanya, the top one. Right? The remaining 29 plane of existence is called Sanyi bhava. And number 5, Asanyi bhava. Asanyi bhava, no sanya is meant mindless being. Right? This mindless asanya sata, Brahma world. Right? So, as we already studied about that, if you find fault about the sanya, the nama or samai, you wish to be reborn as a mindless being. This you have to practice until you gain 5th jhana, rupa jhana, and you will be reborn and asanyi bhava. It's because of your karma, your good action, bhava, as jadi, right, have been reborn as a mindless being. We call asanyi bhava. And number 6, neva sanyi na sanyi bhava. Neva sanyi na sanyi, as we already studied since chapter 1, right? Neither perception nor non-perception. Remember, right? It's very subtle. So, the 31 plane of existence, the top one. So, this neva sanya sanya bhava, just only one plane. One plane, the top one. And number 7, eka vokara. Eka vokara. Right? Eka vokara. Eka is mean one. Vokara is mean aggregate. Right? Khanda and vokara, same meaning. Right? 1 quarter and 25 cents. Same. So, eka vokara is mean one aggregate. Just one aggregate. What kind of person? What kind of being? Mindless being. Asani, right? Mindless being. When you become mindless being, they just have only rupa. Alright, we call eka vokara, the being who has only one aggregate. It's called eka vokara. This one existed. And number 8, Chatu vokara. Chatu vokara. Right? Chatu CA. Start from CA. Chatu vokara. Chatu means 4. Right? Vokara is aggregate. A being who has 4 aggregates. This means formless. Yeah, no rupa, yeah, just mine. Because Chatu vokara. Chatu vokara. Just mindless existence. And the last one, manai, pancha vokara bhava. Pancha is mean 5. Vokara is mean aggregates. Who have 5 aggregates. So, what kind of plane? Except mindless being and the formless being, right? We exclude 5 planes, right? Remaining, how many one? 26, right? 26 plane, 26 existence are called pancha vokara bhava. Right? The 4 wu state. Here 5 aggregates. Human being, 5 aggregates. Celestial being, 5 aggregates. See that, right? And Brahma, Rupa Brahma, 16, except mindless being, the remaining 15. It's have 5 aggregates. So pancha vokara. Yes, the meaning of upādi bhava. Is that a different plane of existence. And we call it process of becoming, or becoming process. We call it. Yes?
Can a being within the body have Vedana?
Who?
Can a formless realm being
Oh yes,
have Vedana?
yes, have Vedana too. But this Vedana is not regarding about the body, regarding about the mind. Right? Every consciousness arises, Phasa Vedana, they associate with this mind all the time. Right? Just they have Vedana. They have Vedana. What kind of Vedana? We already study formless sphere, formless consciousness. What Vedana? Ubekha Vedana. Yeah, Ubekha Vedana. No Sukha Vedana, no Dukkha Vedana, just Ubekha Vedana. Right? Just only Ubekha Vedana. Because their jhana is very subtle, very subtle. It's the jhana factors only two. Ubekha, Ekakata. Ubekha is the neutral feeling, right? And Ekakata, one-pointedness. This is the factor of this Arupa jhana. Same with the fifth jhana of form sphere. So as we study here, because of our wholesome or unwholesome action, we give the result of good or bad existence. See, who sent us to come to this world? No one, right? No one. No one. You yourself, you, because you do the good thing in previous life, you have good karma. This your good karma. It's give rise to, this bhava, this jadi. You will become as a human being. As sometimes you come across some difficulty or suffering, this means depend on the previous life. You not just only do the good karma, that's a moral action only. Some you commit unwholesome action too, right? Just our lives up and down. But if someone asks you why we become as human beings, this good karma or bad karma. Some say, I suffer throughout my life. I have bad karma, maybe to think that. But you become this human world. This human world is a good world. You compare it to this unhappy world, right? It's we call blissful world. So because of your good karma, you become human being. We study about chapter 5, right? Reproductive karma. Are you? Yeah. It's what they have done, the present life, right, will produce its result in the next existence. Oh yes, yeah. Because our life is not only one life, two lives, previously, no beginning, right? So many lives. Yeah, because we accumulate this good karma, evil karma. When the time coming, this karma will give the result. Even the animal, they can become human being again. So here we should, or our Theravada Buddhism, we don't accept about reincarnation, but we accept rebirth. Like someone is Mr. A, and we become the next Mr. A again, just only one. We don't believe that, the reincarnation. But we believe that as rebirth, this rebirth is according to the karma. That's why we cannot say that the same person or not the same person. Like, for example, someone they have their father, after their father died, maybe this father becomes to be reborn as their son. Right? Maybe he can memorize the previous life. He remember everything what he used to use, right? Remember all his children or grandchildren names, something like that. And also maybe we dream, we know that all this must be my father's previous life. But you cannot say that this last time is my father, now become your son. You cannot say his father. It's not the same person, right? It's not the same person. You cannot say it's the same person. And also we cannot say all the different person, cause and effect. See, right? Cause and effect. As we already study about sankhara paccayā viññāna. We already took examples, right? Explain about that. This, according to the cause, has give rise to this person, to become someone, something like that. Still have the cause. If there no cause, just this person, according to the power of someone or some God, something like that, it's not, it's no cause, right? We don't believe that. So we don't believe that it's like someone they think that reincarnation. We believe rebirth. This rebirth comes from wholesome or unwholesome action as the cause. This point is very hard to understand, right? Say, oh, he remember everything. Previous life is my father. So each father, so you have to pay respect to him. Even you become your son, you cannot say that, According, maybe he do the good thing. And still attached to you. Right? Still attached to you. That's why I have to be born again as your son, something like that. The karma bhava paccayā jati. So this jati, where we come from, where human beings come from, where all stuff beings come from. Previous life, according to avijja and sankhara, right? Avijja paccayā sankhara, sankhara paccayā viññāna. It's not only viññāna, rebirth consciousness only, the five aggregate that arise this previous life. But this life, present life, according to craving, clinging, and karma bhava. Karma bhava paccayā jati, have reborn again. See, right? This previous life and this present life. It look like someone they commit crime and have to live in prison, jail for many years. They still stay in the jail. He commit new crime. Right? Like us, because avijja, sankhara, right? Ignorance, this karma formation, we become as human beings. Now we have vijnana, right? Nama, rupa, salarana, phassa, vedana. This present, depend on this vedana, this arise, craving, clinging, come up action. Future life, you have to be reborn again. That's all. The cycle of rebirth and death. There's no end. Just keep going. That person who is living in the jail, no way to get out from the jail. Clone person, what's meant clone person?
That's too big.
No, I didn't even know. But you know, you have heard this scientifically, they have cloned sheep. You know, in fact, they have had a sheep and then they cloned another one exactly like it, scientifically. In other words, it wasn't born, they just made it.
Oh, person, human being, right? But this, they have consciousness, have mind or not?
Well, yes, I think so.
They do something.
What it is they could take a piece of me
Mm.
and grow it up to look like me.
Yeah.
But and it acts like, I don't know what it would act like, but physically it would look just like me. But it seems to me that something else could be reborn in me.
But it also has to
Mm.
be
Yes.
it comes from your consciousness.
Huh? But yes, just take cell, right? The cell. This cell is one kind of rupa. As we study at chapter 6, Kamacha Rupa. Rupa, born of karma. This cell, this rupa, this matter, this is born of karma. Even the cell is not the same cell, right? The quality is different. You have to depend on the karma too, for the matter, right? For the physical, this body, for the cell, it depends on this karma. We call rupa, born of karma. And then they may together become person. This is possible. But this cell, which is this rupa, born of karma, because of karma, right? Because of karma. That's why the color is different, the quality is different. Even our blood still have different group, right? A, B, something, O, something like that. Yeah, yes, it's because of karma. Different, our cell also, our blood group also is different. Even the cell also different. When you have life Some we can see that, some we cannot see that. For example, like a tree, a big tree. Because you have a big tree, maybe some spirit come attached to this tree. Maybe you can contact with you. You cannot see him, right? Some stone, right? So when we have something here, some beings come to attach to that thing. It's become readings as a human being, or this God, or divine spirit, something like that. Maybe you heard about some stuff like stuff, Buddha statue. People, or Brahma, 4 faces Brahma, something like that. We go to offer, fruit or flower or candle or incense, something like that. Go to offer to this Buddha statue, or somebody can contact it by their mind. Even you can hear from them, but we cannot see them. This means some being come attached to that thing. Now we talk about cell. Maybe some being come attached to this cell, this body.
Well, how would that be? It seems to me as though that's a wrong thing
Yeah,
to do, is to clone
yeah.
animals or whatever. And the animals that they have cloned, 1 or 2 of them, I've heard recently that they're aging very, very fast, not normal.
Oh, yeah.
Cloned animals, sheep, aging very unusually fast,
Oh, yes.
not normal.
Yeah.
In that respect, although it looks just exactly like the other sheep that was cloned from, aging fast.
And one thing, we have to think about it. Some 19 years old, I still, I know one lady, one woman, still alive until now. Now 6 years already at hospital. Just sleep. She's not wake up yet until now, 6 years already. The way I think, the body is just the woman's body, but for the mind, it's not just woman. Woman's already gone, but some beings come attached to it. And still alive. Still alive until now, 6 years already. Okay?
Just still has life faculty, life energy, but no life.
But just still have breath, Just breathe out. But there's no energy.
Could the mind leave that body and the body still be alive and the mind go leave?
No, not
Birth again?
the way I think. Her mind already, going to be reborn, another existence, another life. But others being, maybe spirit, ghosts, attached to, use her body, still alive. Just feel her every day. It's lying asleep,
And then, what would you say is the ethical, or whatever you may call it, of using life support equipment?
But this lady is no life support.
No life support.
No life support. No life support. When they feed, they use, this tube. No life support. But still alive, But even her daughter and son didn't know our mom's already gone. But it's not really our mom. Just the bodies are their mom, right? But the minds, the other beings come to attach. This being no need to find food, right? Every day doctor, the nurse, every day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Are you saying it was a being without a body that became attached to her?
There's some being, some spirit attached to use this body. Like someone attached to a tree, a body tree, something like that, you know. Or someone come to pay respect, come offer a lot of things to eat, to drink. Just tree, use the tree, just the spirit come use this tree, attach the tree. But we cannot see this spirit, just see the tree. Now we see just on the body, we cannot see this person. This is possible, you know. This others, the beings, unseen beings, come attached to this body. You sometimes, you know, very interesting sometimes. I don't know whether you have experience or not. Like some person come attached to your body. And that person is typical Indian, right? And then you will talk like Indian. You can sing a song like Indian. Yeah, see that, right? That's your body, right? They use your body. See, after they finish talking, singing, and they go. And then other beings come to use your body temporarily. Did you see that? I have seen it many, many times, you know. Just unbelievable, you know. You can sing like Indian, you can talk like Indian. Really, that person cannot, he doesn't understand, you know, Indian. But at that moment, if Chinese is talk about Chinese,
Is there something that people do that makes them vulnerable to having?
no, maybe they come by itself. Just the question is the answer is you make clone, right? It's use the take the cell as the body, as person, but they can make mind. They cannot make mind. Maybe it can make only matter, physical body only.
So does it have to be like maybe a spontaneous rebirth spirit would go into
Oh, yes, yeah.
body, or could it be actual rebirth for another mind to go into?
This should be spontaneous being can attach to it.
Even if it's just growing from a little baby cell.
Yeah.
That science is doing this, but it would seem to me as though that's a wrong thing to do.
Yeah. Yes, yeah. Yeah, I think that's so. Yeah.
Why do such things?
Yeah.
Well, actually, the reason they're doing it is to learn more about and how to cure diseases and things like that. That's what
So
they
it's
say.
like God.
Yes. But they waste their time.
Well, I think so. Yes, I don't think that's.
But they can make, cell becomes the body, a person, but they cannot create the mind, believe me. They cannot create the mind. Like a computer, right? Computer is look like the person, right? But they cannot create, which still have someone to control.
What about this? Does the rupa, that clone, hold the karma of the person it was cloned from? Does it have any karma impressions or memory in the rupa? You know what I mean?
You mean that the person's karma, right? If you take their cell, I don't think,
No impression.
Yeah, no impression. Should be someone, as I explained to you, come attached to this body. Yeah.
Someone looks like you as a real stranger.
Yeah. Well, so we will continue here. Upãdãna paccayã, bhavo, right? Or dear, reality here, bhavo, we already know that, right? Bhavo, karma bhavo is really here, jarã, right? Jarã. And upapati bhavo here, resultant, aggregate, and rupa born of karma. Here, resultant aggregate here exactly should be mundane, resultant consciousness 32. And 35 mental factors, cetasika, and rupa born of karma 20. Now we study about bhava paccayã jati. Because of this karma bhava, now because there is a becoming as condition, birth rises. Jati is the birth. Jati here, strictly speaking, is the arising of the aggregates. See, aggregate. Maybe one aggregate, maybe 4 aggregate, maybe 5 aggregate. What is that? It's the mindless being. Jati here should be 1 aggregate, right? If formless being should be 4 aggregate. Except this 5, the remaining, this 26 plane of existence, this will be 5 aggregate. So jati is the 5 aggregate. It's the beginning of a new life, because jati. What we study so far, vijnana, nama, rupa, salarana, phassa, vedana, just 5 aggregate, right? Here even say jati, just vijnana, nama, rupa, right? So just only use the term as the jati, one word. But we have to understand that jati is mean vijnana, rebirth consciousness, right? And nama, rupa, and salarana. See that, right? Sarana, we have eye, ears, nose, tongue, body, sensitivity, and mind. And phassa, vedana. Some we say jati, sometimes we use the term as the khanda aggregate. Some we use the individually vijnana, nama, rupa, salarana, phassa, vedana. At the same. Jati. This jati there are 4 ways of forming a new life. Jati, right? You can see 4 kinds of jati. Some, or we already studied about it, I think, at chapter 5. Mature-born being, right? Just a warm-born being, egg-born being, or spontaneous-born being, right? 4 kinds of being. When you say jati here, there are 4 kinds of this being. Or is the moisture-born being? Yes, mosquito and so on. Yes, just the rotten come from the rotten meat or rotten fruit. It's become rotten. You see what you call worm, right? Worms come out. This moisture-born being and mosquito and so on. This jadi. This karma bhava paccayã, jadi, dependent on this karma bhava. They have jadi, become moisture-born being. According to some Jaraka story, they spawn from lotus. Story come from the lotus. This moisture-born being. Come from the inside a tree trunk. I wonder, have you read about the story of the Buddha? Her name is called Ch8 Upãdãna. At the times, our Lord Buddha was very famous than others religious teachers. Then they feel jealousy to the Buddha. And then they used this lady is from the inside of the tree trunk, and that's made her pregnant, right? So one day the Buddha just stated to people, say, Gautama Buddha, say what you did to me now. I want you to be, deliver the baby soon. Where I have to go now? Stop like the Buddha is her husband. In front of the people. But the Buddha just have to be patient. Here he takes something put in, her stomach, look like the breath, have breath. And later on, as the fall down, people know that this man, just the lady, no parent, just come from the tree trunk, something like that. But for this means our human being, can come from moisture as moisture-born being, or as the spontaneous born being, the egg-born being too, according to the story. Time of the Buddha, two brothers, their name is Konda Buddha, come from egg. Very interesting. And they become a monk. Later they become arhat. For the first person in this human world, because you come from Brahma world, right? When your lifespan over and you come to this human world, just for this our human being, the first human being is the spontaneous born being. The some come from the lotus, because moisture-born being, come from the egg-born being, as mostly worm-born being. So here I would like to explain that this jadi here, four kinds of this being, right? Moisture-born being. As the warm-born being is very, we know that animal or human being is a warm-born being. Egg-born being is chicken and so on. Right? For spontaneous-born being is some spirit, hell being, and ghosts, some ghosts, and angel, God is spontaneous-born being. There's 4 kinds of being. It's talking about jadi, right? Bhava, paccayā, jadi. That's why they have to be born as a moisture-born being, spontaneous-born being, egg-born being, warm-born being. It depends on their karma. Depend on their karma. That's what we call bhava, paccayā, jadi. Bhava here should be taking karma bhava. Rebirth producing karma. It's not upapati bhava. See that, right? Bhava, paccayā, jadi here. Bhava should be karma bhava, not upapati bhava. Okay, when we get jadi, we reborn any one plane of existence, what we get. Rebirth is the suffering. The Buddha said, right? Rebirth is suffering. Aging is suffering. Death is suffering. What we get? Suffering. Suffering. See that, right? That's why the Buddha said, whatever you do, don't pray and don't wish for anyone of existence. Your jadi be dukkha in Pali, but it's suffering. You spend a lot of money for donation. You spend a lot of time observe precept. You suffer a lot. Patient when you practice meditation. If you wish to be reborn again, this means you spend your money, you spend your time, you still want suffering. Right? It's not supposed to be like that, It's by the power of my merit, be the cause of the end of suffering, not for suffering. Where is the end of suffering? Nibbana, supreme bliss. Few people know that jadi is suffering. Because avijja, ignorance, is latent deeply in our heart. Right? If they want to be the good person, she wants a good existence, they don't think this. It is jadi is suffering, rebirth is suffering. Who doesn't know that? Avijja. Right? Avijja. Absence of knowledge regarding about suffering. You are study about that suffering. If that person know that, he will not wish for jadi, for suffering anymore. And now we already know about 4 kinds of beings, right? And jadi paccayā, next link. Jadi paccayā, jarā, marana, soka, parideva, dukkha, domanasu, payasa, sambodhi. Because there is birth as condition, aging and death arise. You can avoid from this aging and death. right? That's the cause and effect. And it's not only aging and death here. There also arise sorrow, lamentation, bodily pain, mental pain, and burning in mind. We have to discuss about that. Here, Ch8 Upãdãna, jarã, marana. We have Ch8, jarã, marana, aging. Or aging. Mostly, oh, you're still young, I'm still young. It's not young, right? When we live in our mother womb, very small, right? Very small, just grow up, bigger, bigger, bigger. It means become decay, right? It's aging. So some aging is visible, something invisible, like the diamond. You can see the aging, right? Invisible, but this still has the aging, right? Aging. But for a human being, this is jarã. From age to age, jarã. Just jarã is the, or sometimes the Buddha explains about this, jadi, jarã, marana, like a fire, just burning, burning, burning all the time. Jarã, you see your body stuff, body heat, right? You have heat in your body, the dhatu, right? Fire element, just burning all the time. Because the dhatu, burning all the time, you become older and older. So even you sleep well, you eat well, you enjoy your life. Just jarã is just a burning, burning all the time. Every moment, just burning all the time. That's why we're getting older, older, older. Every second. But we don't know that, right? Mostly they don't know that. Yeah, I'm still young, look like the same. Yeah. And sometimes, oh, you look young. I didn't see you for a long time, 10 years, 20 years, you just remain the same. Yeah, oh, thank you. But it's not, really it's not, right? The jarã are burning all the time. From age to age. See, when it's the baby born, how many pounds? Just 7 pounds, 8 pounds. And then, because the baby, from small babies become big baby, right? And from the big baby, become teenager, right? And from that, become young man. You call young man, right? Oh, it's a young man. From young man, become big man. From big man to old man. From age to age. This, what's meaning? Jarã. Jarã, right? It's really jarã. Oh, you grow up. You say, oh, you grow up. It's not grow up. You grow up. It's not grow up. This is jarã. Jarã. Even marana. Yeah. You can say that marana. You die from as the baby become teenager. Die from one age, become one age, right? From the teenager becomes the young man, or young lady. Oh, it's a young lady. You're going because the majority is young lady. Not young, right? Just old lady. The young man, old man, something like that. Just from age to age, getting old. From age to age to die. It's marana, death. Think about that. Our life is very short. Very, very short. If we compare with the celestial lifespan, how come? Even the first celestial realm, we 50 years is 1 day, right? 1 day. For second celestial world, we have 100 years. For them, just 1 day. Compare with them, very, very short. And also, what we can think about that. Think about your life. Now, you are 60 years old, right? Since you was a baby, for 1 year, 2 years old, and they're now for 60 years, just think only 1 hour, you can think, when I was a baby, you can remember all your experience. Yeah, your experience. I a baby, my parents take care of me. I go to school. What school? I go to school. I finish my school. I get married. I do my business. Now I retire. Just only 1 hour you can think about your experience. This means 60 years is not long. Right? You still remember it all, right? It's long. You cannot remember it. Just only 1 hour. You cannot memorize it all. Now you still memorize about your life, your experience. This means our lifespan is very fast and very short. Right? Very short. Some say, I can live in Las Vegas for 10 years. I just think very fast. What's meant here? 1 day. We cannot finish our duty, our work today. I cannot finish today, let tomorrow, because the time is so fast. It's the jarã marana. It's the jarã marana. Very fast. The marana, we die every day. It's not every day. Even the marana here, we call in Pali, khanika marana. Momentary death. We die every moment. Right? We here, it means the mind and matter. Your physical body, your matter, so 1 second, many times, just arise in this field. Your mind, faster than rupa, matter, 17 times. This means momentary death. It dies many often. Just very fast. This marana. Just for the meditator can understand this point. Some may say that, that person died. This we suppose. According to conventional usage, this person died. What's mean die? What's mean die? Yes, we have that consciousness, right? That consciousness arise, continuing dissolution, and then rebirth consciousness take place again. Just temporary, right? That is the temporary end of the life principle, body here, and consciousness. I would like already to remember that. Because that, what's mean that? Temporary end of life principle. We have rupa jivita, right? Nama jivita, your life principle, body heat, and consciousness. This is called the end. It's not end. It's temporary. When we study about chapter 4, non-returner and arahant, when they enter into the cessation attainment, nirvana, samapatti, or study about it, right? No consciousness, no mental factors, no breath at that moment. But this still have here life principle. This still have body here for the arahant when he, attain the cessation of the attainment. Yeah, body still have body here. But no mind, no consciousness, no mental factors. Still have the life principle, rupa jivita. Right? Rupa jivita still have that, but no nama jivita. Because nama jivita is the jidasika, right? There's no jidasika. But here if you say how different arahant who attain this cessation attainment and the dead person. Now you see the difference of them, right? That person, no life principle, no body heat, no consciousness. How about mindless being? How different with the...
They have life principle.
Yeah, life principle. It's for the rupa, right? Like principle. And they don't have consciousness. Do they have body heat? The four primary elements, tejo, right? So, jadi and marana. Why we get jari and marana, or jara and marana? Why we getting older day after day? Die one moment to another moment because of the jari. Right? Jari paccayã. Jari is the cause. Jara marana is the effect. And here, soka parideva dukkha domanassa upayasa. How different? In dependent origination, how many factors? Only 12. Now please remember, only 12 factors in dependent origination. What's the 12? Avijja, sankhara, vijnana, nama rupa, salarana, phassa, vedana, tanha, upādāna, kama bhava. Right? Jadi, jara marana, 12 factors. Excluding soka, prideva, dukkha, domanassa. This 5 kind of soka, prideva, dukkha, domanassa, upayasa, is 5 kind of this phenomena didn't put in the factors of dependent origination. Why? These 5 kind of things are as the incidental consequences of birth. Right? There, as incidental consequences of birth. This means maybe, may not arise for everyone, every being. Soka, for our human being, maybe, we come across this soka, prideva, dukkha, domana, upayasa. Some angel, maybe, may not. For Brahma, no at all. Right? That's why it's fine, because it's not equal concern about every being. Just for someone. For someone, some maybe, may not. That's why don't put in the factor of independent origination. Just take it only 12. Right? How does soka, parideva, dukkha, domanassa, upayasa arise? Because of what? Now regarding about this case, let us study, and next week, we have to study why soka arises, why parideva, lamentation, why is pain or grief, despair, right? Because of what? So many things we have to discuss about it.